Welcome to Miss Martin Muses. Welcome to Miss Martin Muses, where we muse upon what makes me laugh, makes me cry, makes me happy, makes me sad, or just really ticks me off. Today, we're once again going to talk about something that really ticks me off. Yes, it does, precious. It is something about Eowyn. Let's have a look. For those of you who have seen the movies or especially read the books, which you should do because nothing compares to the masterpiece that The Lord of the Rings is, you know Eowyn, the White Lady of Rohan, niece to King Theoden, shield maiden and slayer of the Witch King. Gravely wounded, she was healed by Aragorn in the Houses of Healing. There she met the most perfect man in Middle-earth, Faramir, and they were married, she becoming the Princess of Ithilien. That Eowyn, who is now on the new cards by Wizards of the Coast. Let's have a look at her. She's been race swapped. Oh, look, she's a fearless knight. Now, besides the race swapping, which I'm going to get to in a second, what's a little bit problematic about this? What is Eowyn's great moment, her claim to fame? The moment she reveals herself to the Witch King as a woman. No living man am I. You look upon a woman. Eowyn I am, Aemon's daughter. You stand between me and my lord and kin. Be gone if you be not deathless. For living or dark undead, I will smite you if you touch him. Eowyn's great moment and identity is in being a woman. No man is she. She is a shield maiden, as she famously tells Faramir in the chapter, The Steward and the King. What is a shield maiden? The definition according to definitions.net, a shield maiden is a woman who had chosen to fight as a warrior in Scandinavian folklore and mythology. Note, a warrior in Scandinavian folklore and mythology. What is Scandinavia? The areas and the countries in Northern Europe, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Iceland. The people that Eowyn is a part of are the Rohirrim. What does Tolkien have to say about them? Well, in his letter 190, he refers to the Anglo-Saxon of the Rohirrim. Here's a handy map that shows you where the Anglo-Saxons were from. They're in Northern Europe. Tolkien also says in letter 144, Rohirrim are recent comers out of the north. I have turned their names into forms like, but not identical with, Old English. Who spoke Old English? Why, the people who lived in Anglo-Saxon Britain from around the time 450 AD until 1150 AD. Now that we've looked at the Rohirrim and what Tolkien has said about them, let's go to The Lord of the Rings. Very fair was her face, and her long hair was like a river of gold. Her bright hair, released from its bonds, gleamed with pale gold upon her shoulders. Her eyes, gray as the sea, were hard and fell. She stood there, her eyes bright in her white face. Eowyn, Lady of Rohan, came forth golden as the sun and white as snow. Now, one of the reasons I'm making this video is people in Twitter who, once again, always pretend that wasn't in the book. Guess what? It was in the book. Obviously, the Wizards of the Coast used the source material to come up with these images. Now, you might be saying to me, but Miss Martin Muses, this is fiction. This isn't real life. Who cares if you race swap a fictional person? Because of this. I'll present to you Jarl Håkon. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the last name. There she is, portraying this historical figure, Jarl Håkon, a white man, a real man. This is going beyond the realm of changing fiction. They're starting to change history. Please see my other video about Black Aragorn for more details on why this is an issue. Needless to say, when you start changing history, even for a good reason, It just opens up so many problems, not the least of which, this y'all has a nickname, Hawken the Bad. So there was a real king named Hawken the Bad who was a white man. We all know they usually hate white men, but hey, you've really got one that's called the Bad. And that is a character that is chosen to be race swapped and gender swapped. I ask you, is this truly progressive or is it something else? It's more than the culture and heritage of the Northern Europeans that is being twisted. So there it is. Please let me know in the comments what I got right, what I got wrong, and if there is anything that I left out. This is a dialogue that I firmly believe needs to happen, far beyond some images on a card. But you tell me. Let me know in the comments. Tell me what I got right, tell me what I got wrong, or what I may have left out. Help me out if you see a fallacy. I want to know. That is how I, as a scholar, can learn and refine my theses. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great day. And be certain to not be afraid of authenticity.